Hi, my name is Carol Bennett. I am 44 years old. I live in Bristol, England. I've been married to my husband Richard for 18 years. Richard has a large family. His mother's name is Barbara. His sister's name is Linda. His brother's name is Philip. When Richard and I got married, I was happy. I thought his family would be my family too. But from the very first week, something was wrong. Barbara said, "Carol, can you make tea for everyone?" I made tea. Then she said, "Carol, can you wash the dishes?" I washed the dishes. Then she said, "Carol, the floor needs cleaning." I cleaned the floor. I thought, maybe she just needs help. Maybe this is how their family works. But it never stopped. Every time we visited, I cooked, cleaned, and served. Linda sat on the sofa and talked on her phone. Philip watched television. Barbara gave orders. Richard said nothing. One Sunday, Philip's wife came to visit. Her name was Diane. She sat down at the table. Barbara brought her tea herself. Barbara smiled at Diane. She said, "You look beautiful today, Diane." Then Barbara looked at me. She said, "Carol, the kitchen needs cleaning after lunch."
Diane looked at me. I looked at the floor. That evening in the car, I said to Richard, "Did you notice what happened today?" Richard said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Your mother brings tea for Diane, but she orders me to clean the kitchen." Richard said, "Mom is just like that. She doesn't mean anything by it." I said, "Richard, she has never once brought me a cup of tea in 18 years. Richard was quiet. Then he said, "You're too sensitive, Carol." I did not speak for the rest of the journey home. The following Christmas, all the family came to our house. Barbara, Linda, Philip, Diane, and their children. I cooked for 14 people. I spent 3 days preparing. I cleaned the whole house. On Christmas morning, everyone sat in the living room opening gifts. Barbara gave Linda a gold necklace. She gave Diane a beautiful silk scarf. She gave the children toys and sweets. She gave me a cleaning cloth, a yellow cleaning cloth wrapped in Christmas paper. I held it in my hands. I looked at it. Nobody said anything. Richard looked at his phone. Linda laughed quietly. She whispered something to Diane. Diane covered her mouth. I stood up. I walked to the kitchen. I put the cleaning cloth on the counter. I stood at the window and looked at the garden for a long time. After a few minutes, Diane came into the kitchen. She stood beside me. She said quietly, "Are you all right, Carol?" I said, "Yes, I am fine." Diane said, "No, you are not. And I want you to know something. I see what they do to you. I have always seen it, and I think it is wrong." I looked at her. I had always thought Diane was on their side. Diane said, "Barbara does the same to me when Philip is not looking, but she's more careful with me. With you, she doesn't even try to hide it." I said, "Why are you telling me this now?" Diane said, "Because today was too much. A cleaning cloth, Carol, on Christmas morning." I felt tears in my eyes, but I did not cry. I took a breath. I said, "What should I do, Diane?" Diane said, "I think you already know." That evening, after everyone left, I sat at the kitchen table. Richard came in. He said, "Good Christmas, wasn't it?" I looked at him. I said, "Richard, sit down. I need to talk to you." I told him everything. Not just about today, about 18 years. Every Sunday, every order, every time he said nothing, every time he called me too sensitive. Richard listened. For the first time, he really listened. When I finished, he was quiet for a long time. Then he said, "Carol, I didn't see it. I really didn't see it." I said, "Or you didn't want to." Richard looked at his hands. He said, "Both. Maybe both." I said, "I am not the maid, Richard. I am your wife." Richard nodded slowly. He said, "I know, and I am sorry. I should have said that a long time ago."
The next Sunday, Richard called his mother. He said, "Mom, Carol and I will not be visiting this week." Barbara said, "Why not?" Richard said, "Because Carol needs a rest. And so do I." Barbara was silent. Then she said, "Is everything all right?" Richard said, "Everything will be fine, Mom. But some things need to change." He ended the call. He looked at me. He said, "I should have done that years ago." I did not say anything, but something changed in me that day. Barbara never gave me a cleaning cloth again. She never said sorry either. But she stopped giving orders. She started saying please. Small changes. Quiet changes. They were not enough, but they were a beginning. And Diane? Diane became my closest friend. We meet every Thursday for coffee. We talk about everything. She is the family member I never expected to find. I learned that sometimes the person you least expect is the one who truly sees you. And I learned something else. You cannot wait for others to give you your dignity. Sometimes you have to stand up and claim it yourself. What would you do if you were in Carol's place? Tell me in the comments below. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.